Hello everyone, I am Sangeeta Kakkar, Principal, Delhi Scholars International School. Today I am going to talk about how love is the most authoritative emotion in the universe. Now, if we have some kind of authority, now we have two options. Either we can operate through ego, thinking that we are very superior, or we can operate through love. Now, if we operate through ego and we think that we are superior, we will actually make the lives of people around us miserable and we will make it very difficult for them. But if we start operating through love, we will make the people around us very happy and we will make them very comfortable. Now, this earth is actually a war zone, and every day we face new challenges, new obstacles, and life is already tough for all of us. But when we are operating through ego, instead of making it beautiful for others, we make it more difficult. Now, whatever we will give to others actually comes back to us multifold. So the option lies with us. Now people ask me that how do we get to know that the thought in our mind, or the thought which is coming to us, is it actually the God's voice or it is the voice of our own mind, created by our own mind? So you have to actually check the thought which is coming. If it is coming from ego, it will hurt others, it will harm others. But if it is a thought which will make others comfortable, which will make them feel loved, then it is definitely the God's voice. So this entire creation is made of love. Love is inherent in every cell of the creation. And my teachers tell me, ma'am, why do you request us? Why can't you order us? You have so much authority. So I tell them that I want to do something which I can always do. Request is something which I can make every time. Tomorrow I may not be the principal because life is so uncertain. पर रिक्वेस्ट तो मैं आपसे हमेशा कर पाऊंगी, लेकिन ऑर्डर मैं आपको हमेशा दे नहीं पाऊंगी. So we need to understand that divine energies are always working through us and for us. Every scripture says that कि जो करता है यही करता है, सब कुछ इसकी मर्जी से होता है, हुक्मे अंदर सब कुछ, बाहर हुक्म न कोई. Now we have heard these lines, we have read these lines, but we don't follow them. So if we talk about Shiv Puran, we talk about Bhagavad Gita, we talk about Gurbani, every scripture, every satsang tells you the same thing. But still we try to think that we are very superior. I always tell my students that if today you are coming first in class, this doesn't mean that it is because of only your own capabilities and you are superior and others are inferior. Divine energies are working through all of us. We need to be grateful to God that He has made us so capable that we are able to achieve, and we need to express our gratitude, and we need to lead a life of surrender. We need to lead a life of acceptance. That because of the ego we try to control the situations. Now why life becomes tough for us? Because whatever circumstance is given to us, we actually try to control it. But we don't have that kind of acceptance, we don't have that patience, and there is lot of testing that is taking place for us in life. Now we actually prepare our students for all the entrance exam, but we never prepare them for the test which life has to offer, and then they actually fail. So we need to understand that instead of creating robots with lot of academic knowledge, that we press a button and then they'll start uttering that knowledge, devoid of any human emotion, we need to give them that human emotion of love. We have talked about covalent bonds, ionic bonds, but we have to create those divine bonds with each other, because we are all divine beings, and that is only possible when we will start operating through love. Now whenever my senior wing students see me, they will always be in one line thinking that principal ma'am is here. But whenever my junior wing and middle wing students, they see me, they will always break their line and they'll come and hug me and greet me and touch my feet. So are they indisciplined? I am glad that I am able to create that bond of love with them, unconditional love, that they have that kind of human emotion. Now, if I am late for the dispersal, the nursery kids, they tell me from their bus ki aaj aap late aaye ho, kal se aap time pe aana. So who gave them that kind of authority, that being principal they can talk to me like that? So that authority comes through love. Now maids in my school at times, they tell me ki aaj to ma'am aapki sari theek nahi bandi hai, and I laugh with them. So who gave them that kind of authority? So it is that love which they feel for me and that emotion which I have for them. So first of all, we need to understand the fact that we all are divine beings and we need to respect the other person as a human being. I tell my students that tomorrow you might be doctors, you might be engineers, but the most important thing is that we have to become good human beings before being anything else. Now, in the past few months, I spent time with my mama who was battling with last stage of cancer. So I got a lot of perspective about life, being with him, seeing something dying in him each day. He was a singer, but because of pulmonary embolism, he could not speak a word. He became so breathless. So seeing a person who used to, fill others with life, he was so jovial, but every day something was dying within him. And he used to lead a very detached life, but during those end days, एक मोह आ गया with this life that I don't want to leave the planet. Now we all are mortal beings. We all have to leave the planet someday. लेकिन हम जीवन ऐसा जीते हैं कि ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे हम अमर हैं and we are immortal and we are here for to stay. But we need to understand, अगर हम रोज ऐसा जीवन जिए जिसमें कि हमें at the back of the mind ये understanding है कि life is so uncertain, कभी भी कोई भी हमें छोड़ के जा सकता है, we will never misbehave with anybody. अगर आपको ऐसा समझो कि पता नहीं कि मतलब ये हम इस इंसान से मिल रहे हैं कि ये हमारी आज लास्ट मीटिंग है, वी विल नेवर हर्ट एनीबडी. अगर मैंने किसी को हर्ट कर भी दिया है तो अगर मुझे ये पता है कि आई हैव टू लीव द प्लैनेट सम डे, आई विल ऑलवेज forgive the people who have hurt me and I will say sorry to the people whom I have hurt. लेकिन because of the ego and because of this notion or illusion in which we are, we tend to hurt people. So if we lead that kind of life in which we have that kind of surrender to the divine energies, we have that kind of acceptance of the situation, and we operate through love and we respect each other as human beings first rather than the designations, our life will also become beautiful and the life of people around us will also become beautiful. So we need to understand that if we operate through love rather than ego, irrespective of our designations, irrespective of our authority, because love is the most authoritative emotion